I can work for $2/hour. Please help me get a job. I'm very good at computers, fast typing, data analytics with Python, statistics in general. Females, beware of male recruiters insisting on phone conversations over LinkedIn. This is something that's made me very uncomfortable in my job search. A recruiter reached out on LinkedIn with an offer that seemed too good to be true but insisted on doing a phone call before moving forward. I made the mistake of sharing my phone number and he has been sending inappropriate messages since and found me on Instagram after I blocked him. I know it's standard practice to have conversations on the phone, but I just don't feel comfortable sharing my details in fear of a repeat scenario. Please tell me that you reported him to the company that he works for. It is apparently a scummy Indian call center company that claim to recruit for Fong, but others have reported they ask for SSN. Get a free Google Voice number and have that forwarded to your cell. Use that number whenever applying to jobs. You can always get a new one if it gets spammed. This is the best advice. Thank you for sharing it. I have not used it, but T-Mobile Digits Free is an option if you are a T-Mobile customer. This is disgusting and I'm so sorry this happened to you. Thanks for the advice, we'll definitely keep it in mind whenever a recruiter hits me up on LinkedIn from now on. I got some messages asking me for my phone number to discuss some great opportunities. I ask for details first over LinkedIn chat, but they insist on taking my phone number. I ignore them afterwards. Their profiles looked fake anyway. Being a male doesn't save you from that. I can't tell you how many solicitations for anal sex I got and how many penises I've seen. I seem to be some kind of penis magnet. I think you are too handsome. This might be unethical as heck, but if you still have copies of those dick pics, you can use it as blackmail to ensure that scummy recruiter throws all the best jobs your way. Or you could always take them to court for unsolicited sexting if that's illegal where you live and get paid. Either way, if they have the audacity to bother you, bother them right back. I assumed that you wouldn't be getting sexual favors. Yet if someone sends me shit like that, I'm just gonna kick their ass and figure out how to handle the assault and battery charge later. I hate job hunting, it even haunts my dreams. But I need a new job quick. I'm in a position where I need to have a $15+/HR job ASAP and at least one paycheck by the end of the month if I want to be able to continue paying my bills. So I am job hunting like mad. I decided mostly to focus my time on staffing agencies as they can speed up the process of finding open positions and getting me set up. I filled out so many applications at temp agencies yesterday, I was literally dreaming about their forms last night. I'm also doing as much as I can as far as online work when I'm not at my part-time job, and of course applying directly to positions I see that are relevant to my experience. Any other angles for quickly finding a decent paying job quickly that I've missed? After 7 months, 300 applications, I finally got a job offer. I hope this helps others during their job search. I graduated in May with a BA in computer science. A lot of my college career was thinking I wasn't cut out for programming at all. I scraped by classes with the help of friends, and only until my senior year did I realize I need to step up my game. I took a programming course assistant job at my school so I could relearn all the basics and a bit more advanced programming while helping beginners learn programming. This also made up a bit for not having an internship on my resume. After graduating I knew I would have a difficult time, but with COVID, I really didn't know what I got myself into. All my friends had jobs lined up with big companies. The first 100 jobs I applied to felt fine, but as I pushed more, I could only think of all the things I was doing wrong. And I questioned my major. I tried studying and applying to so many different things like front-end, UX/UI, marketing, analyst because I had some freelance experience with all of them. But I got overwhelmed and I ended up giving myself anxiety. In the last few weeks I couldn't eat or sleep properly. I even hurt my relationship. I spent about a week to 2 weeks focusing on my health and just talking to my friends and family. It helped so much, and I realized I should just focus my attention on one field and get back to busting through job apps for that field. I had my resume changed up a lot, I started doing more mock interviews, networking more, etc. Well, it finally paid off. My BF's friend helped me land a software engineering job and I started crying. I gave up doing my hobby and enjoying games throughout the whole process to find a job. But I'm so happy I can get back into it. This sub helped me a lot because of all the similar posts and experiences. I just want to let those who are still searching know that it's possible. I learned that a lot of the process is to be willing to change and adapt. My BF offered me this advice. If your current process isn't working, then try a new approach. If you're feeling down, don't be afraid to ask others for help. Be willing to take criticism and move on when it doesn't work out. Keep at it though. Good luck to all of you. Any tips for a beginner starting from the basics? Software dev here. Choose a language and learn the basics: variables and variable types, loops, functions, use and definitions, objects, simple algorithms, queue, stack, linked list. After that it depends on what you want to specialize in. Example, front end, back end, DB, AI, blockchain, etc. One tip that will serve you well: choose one language to learn with and continue to learn about it. Better to be a master of one trade than a jack of all trades. Build your own projects. Do not get stuck in tutorial hell. Congrats. I've been looking for 5 to 6 months, so far I've submitted 200 plus applications, not programming though. I'm on the same boat as you. I majored and finally landed a job as a chemist in R&D at a cosmetic company. I've been searching for 7 months as well, and I think this is finally it. I am an industrial engineer looking for jobs. How do I network? Where are you located? *4. Finally got a job during the pandemic. I have been trying to move out of my parents' house for a while now. Lost my job in May, have been looking since. Just last week, I finally nailed it. Previously, I had tried every job site because you can only apply online these days, and the company's websites as well. Started with a few a day, then got desperate and started applying to anywhere at all, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, places I was overqualified for with a degree. I got interviews at these places, got the job, but didn't accept. I couldn't downgrade jobs. Not back to minimum wage. That definitely wouldn't allow me to move out either. All seemed hopeless, but I finally looked on Indeed for jobs that matched my prior experience working on cars and my associate's degree. New jobs were going up every day. I quick applied to a dealership within 2 minutes of the job being posted. Got a notification on Indeed from the employer and an interview 2 days later on a Friday. A week later my drug test came back negative and I showed up for my first day. I fit right in. Now I'm making friends with my co-workers, learning new things, and just having a good time. This job really suits me, plus it gives me hours. They're not even that worried about OT. Wage is okay, enough to make me happy. More than my last jobs. Almost what Amazon or Target pay, which is good to me. Blistered infected feet. Started a warehouse job that my dad hooked me up with. He's the VP of the company. I'm doing grunt work but don't mind it, however my feet have been destroyed over the past week. Blistered like crazy, which then turned into them getting bloody and infected. I sucked it up for the past few days but it's getting bad. I switched shoes yesterday, so hopefully some improvement. Here's the bad part. I was talking with my dad and he was like, dude, take Friday off and then have the weekend to heal them. I was like, cool, sounds good. So I let the warehouse lead know and he says to me, yeah, get used to it. If you call off when we need you, your job's gone. I wanted to say some choice words to him right then and there but didn't. Said okay and got on with my day. When I talked with my dad about it, he was curious and was going to go chew him out, but I said no. Don't do that, it'll make it look like I'm crying to daddy all the time. So here I am with blistered infected bloody feet, working hard as possible but limping along. It's really made life miserable. Got told I can't even go to the doctor for it and miss work. Rant over.
Like and subscribe for more Reddit content. Watch the next video at the top of your screen.